Lovely Capricorns, hello and welcome to your April 2024 tarot forecast. I'm Miss Eden and I'm so happy you're joining me. Welcome, Capricorns. How's the Capricorn family doing? It's eclipse season, Mercury retrograde. The eclipse is in Aries, which is in the first house of the self. Capricorn, how yourselves doing? All right, so this is going to be a reading for my Capricorn sun, Capricorn moon, and Capricorn rising signs. If you do not know your moon or rising sign, you can look up on Google free birth chart calculator, or there's many apps as well that you can download that also have free birth chart calculators that will get that for you. So I always like to check with a second resource to make sure I'm getting the correct information. But yeah, there you go. That's how you get that. So Capricorns, know that whenever you see this video, it was the right time for y'all to come across this message. Take what you align with here and then leave the rest for someone else. Thank you all so much for your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. It really helps out the channel, and I'm just like blown away. This is a very new channel, so thank you all so much for all your support, all the love in the comments, sending it right back at you like tenfold. And if you guys and gals, if y'alls like what you see here, head on over to my Instagram account and you can follow me there as well. I have lots of videos and posts that don't always cross over to my YouTube. The accounts listed, social media and other accounts listed in my bio. So again, that link is in my bio. But those links in my bio are my only social media accounts. This is my only YouTube account. So make sure that if you see anyone else claiming to be me, it is not, okay? Use that good intellect, all right? This is the real me. This is it. All right, that's it. Just me here and me on Instagram. All right, y'all. So Capricorns, where are y'all this month? Here's where my Capricorns are. Here's my Capricorns, many of y'all this month. 4 of Pentacles. So your mind is on your resources. Many of my Capricorns heading into this eclipse. Well, we're in eclipse season. I'm like heading into the eclipse is tomorrow at the time of this filming. The solar eclipse in Aries is tomorrow, is what I mean. So yeah, many of my Capricorns may have money on the mind, resources on the mind. Not unheard of for my Capricorns, earth signs, like stability and your resources that can provide that stability are important to you. So that's where many of y'all are at this moment. You may be protecting your resources, not so quick to let them go out of your sight. So maybe something's been going on for some of my Capricorns that your resources have had to be a little bit, tightened. The belts needed to be tightened a little bit, or you are concerned about where your resources are going at this moment. Yeah, because, I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull this, but I pulled it over here. Well, the energy that we have affecting my Capricorns is the sun. This is like the most positive, the happiest, the lightest energy in the entire tarot deck. So this is all surrounding my Capricorns right now, which is beautiful energy to have further, supporting you, for further supporting my Capricorns. Especially if we're feeling like, many times when we feel like we need to tighten our belts, it might not be a very great time, tighten our resources. We might be feeling stressed or anxious about that. But again, the sun is kind of coming in to remind us that perhaps not everything is about just these physical resources, right? The sunshine can come into our lives in many different ways. And we can find the beauty of life many places, Capricorn, not just in the, buying of things, looking at things like the tangible is what I mean, like the physical resources. Like that's not all that there is to life, as many of you know. So yeah, what a beautiful energy to have. And also the sun really does shine its light onto things that were previously in the dark. So when the sun comes out, like there's no hiding. I mean, I guess it's unless it's a cloudy day, but I'm not seeing that. You see a cloud in the sky? Yeah. Hopefully also for those of my Capricorns trying to watch that eclipse, yeah, you're also going to have a beautiful cloudless day to catch that full solar eclipse. And also just, yeah, sorry, solar eclipse, sun. Love that energy. I love, sometimes the connections take a minute for me to make, Capricorns. But I love that that energy is coming for y'all. All right, so big sun energy, big happiness for my Capricorns. Maybe many of you are realizing, like, it's not always about, like I was rambling on before, it's not always about the physical resources. You are finding your sunshine and your happiness in so many deeper things now in your lives, Capricorn. Yeah, because at the root for my Capricorns this month is the Four of Cups. We're not really interested anymore in the emotional, like emotionally, in the choices before us, Capricorn. So this is both good and bad. Like you're taking the time to sit it out and kind of figure out, what do I emotionally want? What's going to make me happy, right? The things that I've had, these cups that have already been here, they're not really doing it for me anymore. But let's make sure we're not so focused on these cups not being it, that we don't block ourselves from seeing the universe passing you the cup that really is full of exactly what my Capricorns are looking for. And remember, Capricorn, that whenever you're putting that energy out there to the universe for things you want to start seeing in your lives, the universe will always provide, but many times it will provide it in the package least expected. So be aware that you're not missing that at the root of things this month, Cancer. Sorry, we got the Lovers card. I don't really know, since I'm newer on YouTube with the like nudity thing. I don't know. I've seen other tarot readers. I don't know if there's decks, I guess, that like aren't cover up the nudity, but it almost looks like ding. The timer just went off. I don't know if y'all heard that, but there's, anyway, I'm not sure about the nudity policy or what the deal is. Like if I show a card that has a little bit of nudity on it, there's some butts on here. The Lovers, all right? So in the recent past for my Capricorns coming into April's energy, this is what's already happened. Like you're making a choice. There's some choices going on. The Lovers isn't always about relationships. It's a Gemini card. So this is all about choices and the choices that we make. What's going to lead you to keep leading you down that path of sunshine, to your path of happiness, Capricorn. Many of my Caps might be thinking about that right now. And yeah, like crowning you. So it's interesting. Root, and then crown. Eight of Cups, you're leaving. You're like leaving something emotionally behind. You've made the decision to leave that. And sometimes, which is so fascinating, this card, I just thought of it again. On many decks, like in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this card actually has an eclipse on it. I think it's a solar eclipse. I'm not sure. But yeah, so look at that. Crowning for my Capricorns. Like y'all are walking away emotionally from something this month. Because again, you're not interested in what is emotionally being offered anymore. You're trying to find something new. And the universe is trying to like help you out in making that choice. It's trying to help guide you into like not missing that extra cup that they're sending you of opportunity to be like, yes, this is what you want. This is your emotional wish that you've been asking for. Coming up in the future of April. So this is like in the Lovers was in the past, something that's already happened. You're in the midst of making this choice. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords reversed, though, which softens the blow. Ten of Swords, there's no nice way of putting this card. Swords govern intellect and how we talk, our communication. This is coming up in sometime in April for my Capricorns. So yeah, this is a harsh card. On decks, it's like shown, it looks like someone's been completely like unlived. But there is a bright sky coming through the blackness in the background. So it's like the sun is going to come again. So yeah, whatever loss my Capricorns might experience this month, again, we're going through the solar eclipse tomorrow. That energy is going to reverberate out for a good bit. I mean, I've heard astrologers say I need to do a little bit more research. I would love to learn more, but like this eclipse might be felt for a couple of years. But definitely within the week or couple of weeks after the eclipse, we're in Mercury retrograde season, like that energy is going to be present. So whatever's coming in that makes my Cancer, I'm so sorry, my Capricorns feel like they're just getting the smackdown. They're getting like myrtleized mentally, you know, up here. It's one, it's not going to be as bad as you think it is. Okay. It's reversed. The reverse meaning. A note with me in reversals will always give you the complete meaning of the card, because it's important to understand the root meaning of these cards as well as the reversed meaning. Okay. So again, like something's coming to really shake up and knock down some of my Capricorns this month. You might already have an inkling about what it is. Your mind might also, just from leaving, some of my Capricorns from leaving these emotional situations, you might just do this, you know, you might feel this for a tinge, but it's not, it's going to be passing. It's not going to be long lasting, or it won't hurt quite as much as you think and imagine it's going to. All right, whatever is going to be going down for some of my Capricorns, because it's really going to, you're going to feel it. It's going to hit you, right? But always from these things, these experiences that might be very trying on us, there's something important that we need to learn. Capricorns, if some of you have experiences that are coming around again, you're like, great, here's this thing again that I hate happening, that's like, it always seems to bother me. That is the universe telling you haven't dealt with something yet. There's something that you haven't learned from this situation, that you've been avoiding, putting off, not seeing, not learning, that we've been trying to show you, and eclipse season is here. And if for many signs they've been getting this kind of energy, if y'all have been dilly-dallying on the self-work and on the work that y'all know you need to be doing, not just inner work, but outer work too. If you've been dilly-dallying, the universe knows, and eclipse season is here, and it's going to help, like, accelerate those changes that you need to happen, accelerate the release and the moving on that the clearings that many of us need to go through at this time. So it's, yeah, oh, my beautiful Capricorns, I don't want you to fret like, oh no, I have like the 10 of Swords. Yeah, a lot of us might have some bumpy rides coming up during this eclipse and retrograde season, but it's all with the intention of like, there's something we have to learn from this. There's something we've been avoiding from dealing with this. And now it's, yes, it hurts. It hurts our mind, our body, our spirit, our soul, our hearts. But the blow will not last forever, and it will not be as bad as you thought it would be, Because then here you are right now, like the star. People are seeing my Capricorns, beautiful energy, but also my Capricorn, this is conversely for this card. Not only is it like stardom and kind of being seen, being acknowledged, this is also about resting. Like, y'all have been through it. Whatever's causing maybe that pull on resources right now, like y'all have been through it, and it's caused you just to take a moment to, let me catch my breath. Okay. I found a nice, quiet, calm spot that I think I can just reset. This is a resting card, a pause. All right, this is about being gentle to yourselves, Capricorns, not being your own worst enemy. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to, remember that you are only human. And that, like all of us humans, we can't be perfect all the time, and that it's important that we allow ourselves rest. As much as my Capricorns want to go, and get things done. And like you are, and you're being seen, your work is being seen, but I think you're trying to find a new way of balancing and working with all of that, like bringing in, again, a lot of new choices. You're not emotionally digging what's currently present, because you want this like path, like you're feeling something's making a lot of my Capricorns feel some sunshine right now. All right, whatever that sun card for many of y'all, and you're kind of wanting to like, what do I have to do to keep that feeling up, right? Good for y'all. Here's how other people are seeing you. this month, Capricorn. Just going to be really real with y'all. People might see you as not being in complete control of your emotions. So yeah, whatever's rocking you, whatever, that 10 of swords, like again, when this king is upright, they are completely balanced emotionally and control of their emotions. Their cup is full so much that they can share their wisdom and compassion and love with others. But when this king is not, when it's reversed, it's operating with, this king operates with more ego about emotional fulfillment, like their own emotional fulfillment versus giving to others. They're emptying their cup. They're not in control of their emotions. So this might be how some people see my Capricorns this month. All right. So again, it's important to, and like, yeah, y'all have a lot of choices and have felt some serious hurts, you know, frankly, from this 10 of swords. Like y'all have felt it. I mean, it's not that like the reversed meaning doesn't downplay that. Like, yeah, something might be happening in many of my Capricorn's life that is making them like really up here in the mind. Like it's really fucking with y'all. Like destroying some of y'all, or you think it is, but then you're finding again, like it's that, this back and forth with like the sunlight, the darkness and the sunlight, the darkness and the sunlight. And my Capricorns are deciding and making different emotional choices right now for themselves because they're not interested in what they've been seeing in their realities around them of late. Well, hopes and fears. Yeah, this has something to do with my Capricorn's home, with their families, homes, places we call home. It doesn't have to be a physical, tangible home, but like those energetic spaces that we find great comfort and that we can easily celebrate and be happy, experience our sunshine. It's like that kind of home feeling, comfort food, comfort home, that kind of vibe. So yeah, like many of my caps might be concerned. Again, this is why we have the Four of Pentacles. Your money, sorry, let me back it up. Your mind is concerned about your resources and how that affects your home, your families. All right. But this card is upright for you. So this is a very beautiful, good energy for my Capricorns. The important thing here is don't get so caught up in this energy, worrying about like, oh, is my home going to be? Yes, your home, your that place that you find deep comfort and is going to be okay. It's going to be solid. In fact, I think it's going to help you out more. Like you're thinking that you have to like do the protecting of it and like, oh, I got to make sure it's okay. But like, actually it's going to be the home that really helps you out through all this process, right? The home. If you have any family, you know, kids, just seeing like, I'm seeing the fairies on there. Like again, that childlike, sunny, bright, light kind of energy. Like Capricorn, I think you need to learn how to tap into that a little bit more. You got to play a little bit more. You got to be a little silly, a little ridiculous. All right. Loosen up. Loosen up. Yeah. Final position. Not like end of the month, but just final position for my Capricorns. We have the 10 of Wands. So because we're making new decisions to emotionally leave some stuff and go in totally new directions that many Capricorns might find very unfamiliar. Again, we like I'm sorry, I'm an earth sign as well, but like us earth signs, we really love familiar, stable, secure places, people, places, and things. So all this changing that's going on in your heart, with your feelings, in your mind, the things that are impacting your mind this month, taking that rest, right? Making sure that you like slow it down so that you can be a little bit more in control of your emotions. But also when this card is in reverse, it's like, it's about working hard. Like my caps, you know how to work hard, but make sure, because this came out reversed, like this, working hard and knowing how to wield your energy. That's what I should say. Wands govern how we use our energy. So when it's in reversed, yeah, Capricorns, be wary about not falling to pieces, not allowing this Ten of Swords, reversed Ten of Swords, reversed King of Cups to knock you totally off. All right? Like, you know how to do the heavy work. You know how to carry a burden. You know how to carry a lot is what I mean. Not necessarily, hopefully it's not all burdens for my Capricorn, but you know how to carry a lot of energy with you. You know how to work hard. This card is also can be the card of burnout. So maybe some of my Cancers are experiencing burnout. Yeah, something having to do, there's a few other cards that came up with this, but you gotta, it's like you have a lot of hard work, Capricorn. And I'm sorry if I've said Cancer a couple of times. My bad, my beautiful Capricorns. But Capricorn, yeah, it's like, you know, you got, someone's not being honest. Someone's, it's like a sneaky stealing kind of energy. Maybe that's connecting to that Ten of Swords that's going to rock you. Again, swords of the intellect of the mind. How are we manipulating? Are we, you know, something like that. And it has maybe some connection to a group that you're working with about your resources. Three of Pentacles governs like teamwork, like the teamwork card. So what kind of shifty activity might be affecting some of my Capricorns in their teamwork? Because yeah, we have the moon reversed. This card also has an eclipse on it, but Capricorns, this is a card of deep intuition and knowing, but like primal knowing and attached kind of almost with fear. Like you kind of know something's not right. And so it's like a fight or flight kind of intuitive knowing. But when it's reversed, it's like you really got to check the mind. You got to check like that the mind is going to make sure that it's lining up with your heart to make the right emotional choices. Because this energy, like whatever's happening within this team setting, with this dishonesty, this sneaky attitude, it's like really rocking your world. And when we see the moon reverse, like it's already a while and out kind of card, you know, like it shows also an eclipse on it. And like the animals are like going wild because it's a lunar eclipse on the card. But it is a deeply intuitive and knowing kind of energy, but that is kind of based in like primal knowing and a lot of times fear. Like, what are we picking up? What are we fearful about? So this might be like some of the things that you're picking up that you're like creating anxieties about. You need to be wary of some things, but others don't blow them out of proportion more than what they need to be. Like we need to keep it balanced so that you don't get into like a complete, like up here, just driving yourself absolutely insane. You got to keep that moon card in check. You don't want to burn yourself out because you have this beautiful sunshiny energy, my beautiful Capricorns. And I think that those like traditional Capricorn tendencies of like working hard and overthinking and like task oriented and this, like that's all going to come up and be, you're asked to be doing things a new way now. So doing things the old way and still going about it in those old way, carrying this burden, burning out. You got to do it. You're still going to work hard, and Lord knows my Capricorns can, but you got to do it in a new way. All right, beautifuls, let's do a quick reading for your Ascended Masters today. Yeah, you can do it. Archangel Michael, love it. You can do it, Capricorns, absolutely. And let's hear from your animal spirit guides. Ooh, Capricorns, unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Absolutely. Get in touch with your sunshine, beautiful. Spider, oh, shit. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. A lot about creativity. Tap into that childlike excitement and wonder, beautiful Capricorns. And dog, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Yeah, I think that's speaking to the final cards in your reading. That reverse Ten of Wands, that Five of Swords, that Three of Pentacles, and that reversed moon. Be careful about who you're putting your loyalty in, because really it's just you that needs it, that can rock it, okay? You are your own master, beautiful Capricorn. Sending you so much love.